The king skill for sport, for tossing of the body weight during the change of leg posture, presented by Master Pang of King Taichi.
How do you feel about our game, our Freeze Fajin way, that the two person interchange their master role and their challengers role?
The mechanics was tremendously interesting.
Yeah.
Just making those small movements and learning how to control your weight to an extent, just as a beginner, was very, very interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
And it showed me how you could just through being able to be sort of aware of these particular movements, and by following your instructions, I was able to get a lot more strength than I had before.
Yes.
And an incredible amount of strength. And you using your weight and understanding the mechanics effectively, I wasn't really able to move you too well.
Yeah, yeah. That is, you feel yourself, you got a new power, huh? New energy.
It certainly brought awareness to the lack of understanding that I had. So yeah, absolutely a new sort of a concept of what these mechanics are.
Yeah. The mechanics in running long time inside our body, huh? Yeah. And do you find it interesting?
Very interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. That's great. Of course, our King Taichi way in a freeze format is very interesting, because you toss people away without any, with some slight movement, okay, but the step doesn't move. Is very interesting, and also it is very physically demanding. Huh? Do you agree? Yeah. And but anyway, thanks. We are happy to know a new friends here, and he's still young, and we hope he can someday help us to develop our King Taichi. Okay, thanks, Robert.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. Okay. While Robert is doing the things, I do it slowly. Okay. Okay. Now, at the end, in fact, I must tell you why. Because in our move, this is come from this King Kong step. King Kong means a man, okay, a heavy big man. Step means he walk forward a step. Why we have to walk forward? If you understand the mechanics, you know, after I unlock it, you see I unlock my thigh bone, move forward so that my dantian muscle can take over. All the force go into here. Then I must step forward. Why? Because after that, it is already the lowest position. If I cannot step it forward, this cannot come shorter. Yeah, that is why at this position my force should terminate. And that is all muscle mechanics. Okay, now come your turns. In order for people to see your this side, we change our orientation. Okay, so that you hold me by this. Yeah, the pelvic bone must to the front, and also here. Yeah, it is important to have it over the vertical line, because if it is not over, then you have to travel it until you can unlock it. Yeah, just like the pillar. If you leaning inward, your body weight cannot travel out. But with this position, once you unlock, it will go. Okay, that is the initial Fajin position. The initial position, initial posture. It must be very accurate. But for a beginner, it doesn't matter. Okay, I will give you time. No need to be nervous. But relax. Yeah. and just concentrate on on move, on relaxing it. No, you are still using the same front leg. You are still using the same front leg, okay? And you try to forget this one because in real world championship, we do have both legs in coherence, supporting each other. But in practice, we are now exercise. Therefore, you just concentrate. No matter how small space you release, you use the dantian muscle to take over it. Okay? Just keep the knee is not. You see, the knee is not down. Therefore, no matter you this down, the below does not down because the below here it includes all the body weight up. But when you using here, then it is just this small amount of body weight, which is not even at the base, cannot control the whole. It is just leaning. You see, when this topple a bit is easy, you just push it with one single finger. Of course, when it is like that, people will just release it and you will fall down to the ground. Of course, it's too heavy by this way, you know. Therefore, it is no need to move this 4 point. Just the step. In fact, you are using much more that is necessary. Just the one. Unknot it and then move forward. Twist it forward.
So like this?
No. Unknot and twist. Okay? Now we use this one so that you can, good. No, not that one. That one is easy. Because the front leg is easy to handle. Once I unknot and send park, then you will go away. But with the high leg, it is important that you know unknot and at the same time take over. That is the dantian power. That is why dantian power sometimes get it difficult to train. No need to. I won't bind you. Okay? But while you are fighting again here, you must keep it sinking. Good. Twist. Now you got it in 2 separate sets. That is great. A big improvement. Okay? And because usually my students also have the will take a little bit more longer time because the wheel for your body weight travel, you have to understand the structure of this hip joint as the pivot and also understand the lever system here, the biological structure involved. That is why it needs some time. Must.
Yes.
No matter what we did, we try to put all the stuff into one of the major single move. It is called King Kong step. Now we just talk about the 2 leg. Okay. Now the first leg, the lower leg bone is vertical over the vertical. Now you see when the body weight fall from here, it will fall in this area, which is within the feet area. Then you are in balance. We try to move our body weight all over to the front leg because by this way we can dispatch our king power the fastest, the quickest. Now how can we sure all the body weight is here? By contrasting. Stretch it straight and suddenly drop. You see, I can stand it even though the feet is very light now. We don't do it like that. We don't give up this 4 point in an upright posture. The muscle in relaxation and confident stage. Okay. Therefore, so now it's leaning into here, and we aim in our mind. We aim this towards this direction. Okay. And after unknot it, you see, I also unknot it towards this direction. because it is the only direction that your knee can allow. Otherwise, you are destroying your knee. Okay, the ligament inside the knee joint. Okay. Now I do it the King Kong step. King Kong means manner. Step means one step walk forward. Okay, but in this King Kong step, we focus on the muscle that is diagonal to toss it, so that just like tossing a bowling ball upward. In walking, we try to use the muscle which is more horizontal by this way. You see, my pillar in both directions did not move. It is the hip, ball and socket joint that sink, swell, swell. In this direction, with your body weight, it is very powerful. Therefore, I do it once for you. Not yet complete, okay? Now, with this prefix, your body weight is here. It's like a ruler. You see here because it is double the length. You more easy to see. You are driving your body weight in this circular motion. Yeah, that is what I said. You must have it moving forward. After not sinking your body weight to the lowest point, you must keep the pace here. Therefore, that is why your leg must move forward. Now, finish the one that we taught. The other one here is another circle that you drawing your body weight, go another circle for another purpose, which we don't want to get in touch because it really takes some other time. Cannot get all the things together. Yeah, but the thing is, now you may try to follow me, okay? And now we face the same direction so that you can see. We swelling up and down by unlocking this. Now you see, this do not move it, unlocking it. So yeah, now this is the straight line. Your pelvic is moving. Now I do it for your case. You are moving that straight line. I do it once for you. You are moving this straight line. In fact is horizontally a bit upward. My way is sink, going a circle, then back. Okay. No. Now this time you are using this, bouncing it. It's still straight line. That means your body weight is still going on a straight line well. Front leg is okay because front leg is by straight line. But we are not now talking about the rear leg. Okay, this hurt. Okay, no problem. Okay, difficult. Yeah. In fact, the second leg is a bit. Take this one. You do this, and I will try to toss you up, and I will give you a chance. Okay, and if the two legs you already understand and already everything pick up, then you will be able to stand. Okay. Now, okay, you may wider so that you ensure you are able to stand up. Okay. Yeah, come forward. Because, don't use swing here. No, not necessary. Okay, go. Oh, give you another chance. And I will try to explain to you, but may not be able to catch up yet because you are the first lesson. It's already very good. Okay, don't be disappointed. Another try. Yes. Oh yeah. Why not? We use this to play game. Okay. Therefore, you are using this hand. I use hip. Your this one has force. Oh, sorry. Doesn't matter. Yeah, because we see it as a game, okay? For practicing our king skills. Okay, I try another one because this feel I lower down a bit, okay? But in fact, we don't need to do so. It's very easy, okay? But try. Now you try it the last time, and then I will give you. With movement of the leg, our momentum is even bigger. Therefore, we just like walking, and we move all the stuff in front of blocking our way. Okay. Now this time I give you the opportunity, and afterward I still give you the chance to try. It doesn't matter because even if you told me out, it doesn't matter because we have practiced. Okay. I go. Try again. Okay.
You all right?
Yeah, okay.
I tried to step forward a bit.
Yeah. But your step, if you know
No, good.
if you know how to raise this one correctly, the bell jar, is that bell what kind? The head uplifting of the head, the weight.
Oh, yeah.
What is it called?
I don't know actually. What is it?
Lifting up of the weight. Yeah. If you know how to do it, then you can do the overload uplifting because we use the same training skills with that kind of ethics. Yeah. And now try another one. Huh? You already tried to toast me, huh? And you should try to what? You should try to. So you toast me, and then what is the other?
I wanted to do a step, but I couldn't do it.
Oh yeah, because it involves another theory. It is as I said, it is the same as lifting up this one. And I use one chapter to explain this. Therefore, it takes some time, but luckily it's a Chinese book, and I hope I become famous and everybody want to translate it to English. Okay, but I'm not yet. And okay, and the other, I do this one for you. You press it here. No, and you leave me up already, and then what is the other wing? This is the. I do it slowly, okay? You don't have to worry about it. Could you try to resist a bit? Yeah. I use a whole body muscle to lift up my weight to this point, because you know, those people like this, they will break their this small bone. If all my body weight goes suddenly into this small area, the pressure is enough to break it also. But because we always say we are playing it safe, that's why we increase our force slowly. Now then, you try your chance, okay? But slowly, okay?
Yes,
Once I feel it, I will give up, okay?
Okay.
I teach you how to solve it first, okay? And then you don't have to afraid next time. In fact, once I give you feel the pain first, then suddenly you unlock yourself, but for not sitting on the ground, then the force will go away. Okay? You have to absorb my pain a little bit first. Okay? Yeah. You did not yet. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, we change the position, and your chance. Okay, to demonstrate your power.
So push down.
Yeah.
Not going anywhere.
Yeah, because you are using this part of the body weight. The other half, I do exactly analyze your body weight power that goes into my arm. Okay, it's not even half of the body weight. Okay. Why? How can we hang the body weight to the others? There are several things which is even bit complicated. But the maximum is our total body weight. People doesn't discover that easy without momentum knowledge. Okay, but now you go this side. I do it slowly and with explanation. Okay. In fact, I also unlock it, but I unlock it. Now you see, if I unlock it, my body weight. That is why my knee go forward. If you use the knee go this, you cannot go further down. You know, that is the same reason that we have talked about. Now we go. Yeah, insist on for a while. Okay. Now you see, now my 2 feet is light because I pass all my body weight here.
It's transferred through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even though just like you have a sandbag, you suddenly remove it, then the sandbag will hang into you because it doesn't have any leg to pass the body weight, you know. But another problem is, how can I lift up this part of the body weight onto your arm? It involves this muscle. You have to know this muscle, which is why I have to swerve it towards here, because it is the shortest for this muscle. With the muscle, it is a kind of muscle fibers. They contract this muscle fiber within the muscle. Okay, this is on the other side. This total distance, it will become shorter, and then the muscle will have bonding for the overlap area only. Therefore, when it becomes shortest, all the muscle fiber are in place holding up each other. We don't need to contract because there is no place to contract. It's already 90% in contact and holding your body weight over here, to jump over here. Therefore, if your shoulder is like that, this shape, you're never able to pass it over this arm bone, okay? And you need some time to investigate it, and so that you can strike it into a position. But you know, I already demonstrate to you. You from here is long to the front. Then once it is in the position, unlock. You see, unlock then the weight will almost much of it already. But you still have this 2 pack of muscle. Now the spine bone is like that. The muscle on 2 sides, you have to contract it to lift up the lower part. Not many people can do it, including me, because I don't do this kind of exercise. It's restricted by personal, exercise, physical capability. You can train up just like this one, because it's all muscle. Okay, you have to from here, lower, hold it, just like hanging the sandbag onto your one. But you have to remove the support of the sandbag first. That is why you see my knee is going this way, and some people do it like that. You are in fact generous. Okay, you don't then every leg will, every bone will break, Yeah, and some people will jump up. Then if you jump up, the people will, then you will go away rather than they will sink down. It's quite different. These kind of mistakes are very common if you don't have any mechanics background. Okay. Now I will do it once more for you. You observe and then give you a chance to try. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Now, you try to do it this way. Try to. Yeah. Both. Although if we have pillar, it's good because in the actual move, this is the right crane, the second gym of the right crane, and it's like that. You see, my movement is like that. It must moving towards here. And although you didn't see my muscle here, you see my muscle, the shoulder is in front already. If you do this one, if you do it, cannot go over this one. Okay? Therefore, you see, my shoulder bones is in front of the body work. And I sing, and also with this muscle in power. Okay? I do it once for you, and then you try to test it out. Okay? This. Now, you hold me, this one, this arm, hold me here. And you don't need to. In fact, when you breathe in, then you are raising it upward. My master say is qi flow. It's no good. But the one I did is qi raise. It's totally different. These two terms is from my master, okay? But I give them mechanical explanation. Okay. Now you go. Here a bit. Now, better, but you know, without this totally unlocked, it's not possible to deliver the whole body weight up here. In fact, this can be practiced by yourself. If you use a stick here, you hang it into it, and you put 2 pounds, the mechanical one, under your feet. Because if you don't move, they are your total body weight, okay?
Is that lift?
Yeah. When you able to raise your qi, or raise your body weight, okay, towards the stick that support you, your 2 feet will drop to 0. For some people, not me, okay? But it is reasonably, theoretically capable. I got one student, when he first tried to practice the Jing An on top of the others, putting your body weight on top of the other. Therefore, I name it on, or on, on top of the others. The first time, 20 pounds of his body weight. Wow, too little, you know. And then after he understands, in fact, after just about several months, it takes several months, okay? And I also shoot several videos to show it to him that I'm so using so much energy in my back, and here I turn it to the front and shaking, and in order to try to make him to understand. And finally, he got it 120 pounds. He is about 150 pounds. Okay, but perhaps you may think get it 0, evaporate all your body weight to the people. And with this one, you may try that so that you may have a solid foundation where you can start. You should feel your feet lighter and lighter rather than heavier and heavier. You didn't walk. Yeah, your force didn't transmit over here. Yeah, okay.
Didn't transmit properly.
Yeah. That is the problem. Because you bend is not fair, because your challenges will not allow you to do so. When you bend, you just drop and you to the ground, fall to the ground. Okay, and you try to observe my action. Okay, no need to be too serious, okay? Now you see my body part, okay? You look, I won't use strength, okay? But you see, observe my body part. You observe my body part. Don't move, okay? And wait for the 3 sections to take into place, and then you can evaporate all your body weight to the others. The one that why can I toast you up? Because you lock up all your body weight inside your bone. That's why I am easy to toast you. It is exactly the same reason. Whether you know how to use your posture to lock your body weight back and unlock it so that the body weight can pass to the people. If the people got 120 pounds burden, they won't trouble you because they are already very heavy. They have their own burden already. Yeah. Now, and then in fact, my arm muscle is not strong and I cannot support my whole body weight. Yeah. But anyway, it worth you a try, okay? No, this one, this, yeah. Oh, good. Oh, so heavy. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. And you have to imagine how you hang your body weight and the king. If I were not supporting you, you will have to notice what is the king will go, the direction it will. And in fact, we can do a bare touch. You know, sometimes in a bare touch, we can toast you while you on the ground by purely non-defensive but internal body weight power. And we have 10 such kind of things so that people may keep their interest to study more specifically on this certain aspect. One is good. I call it C pillar. It's also based on Jing An, because once upon a time, one of my students do a punch, do a Fajin, not a punch, touch, fire another student away. Another student at the back want to hold him so that he would not fall to the ground. But instead of holding him, he give him up another punch from the back. And after that, both falling to the back. And after that, I think, how can I help these people to stabilize themselves and also stabilize that person? And in fact, it's the same. When you suppose your back is banging, because we cannot do the demonstrations because it involves falling. When you bang by people jump, and then you see this can relax, but I must lower down my body weight towards the flying objects so that I can stable. Because if I lower down to the back outside this 2 heel line, I will fall. And this is also the reason that the people flip around and then fall to the ground. I understand that this gymnastic, they should have this curve when they land. Once they land, they should put it forward like our cane skills, because this is the balance surface that can keep you balanced, just like the tree have a bigger leg surface. And if it is outside, then you will fall. And although it sounds simple, but when you watch the TV program, most of the sportmen, when they start, they will just fall like that. In Hong Kong, just not long ago, one of the gold medalist man, he doing this too much. When he bang, it go further, and he has to step forward to hold his body weight because it is already too much. Then when he jump, you see, once I unlock it, go over this part, you have to step forward to hold back your body weight. And when I didn't develop this kind of cane skills, but after running, in fact, I shoot some in the park area for my running compared with my previous when I was not able to understand the king skills. Running have usually use the post running. They first land it with this bone touching. Heel is no good, okay? This bone touching, yeah. And then you lean forward so that you are in fact falling to the ground. If you don't suddenly, this has momentum. Your rear leg will suddenly, under high speed, if you have a strong muscle. And because you already know that the speed of a mass could be multiplied by many folds. So therefore, even your body mass will fall, but it is not a big speed falling. But with this one, then you will have a very big frequency, and that when it fall, bounce back by this way. And when I understand how important is that you pick up your rear leg to the front, I start to run like a normal sportsman, okay? Because I'm now it's too fat. I'm no longer trying to reduce my weight. But I really feel myself really run that much faster than before. How do I do running? I step here, and I do this. Of course, my rear leg will still go by this way. But the thing is that I try to stretch. Because when you stretch up, these two joints cannot resist the falling body weight that drag you down. Rather than I can give you some of the demonstrations I shoot for myself in the park, so that you can understand the two-way is no good for stretching this or stretching this. Strong touch upon, lean forward, quick, so that you got a momentum. You see, when the people rushing for the line, they all like that. Why they don't fall? This one, because they have a strong leg muscle, which still is powerful enough to have enough momentum to bounce this, keep it balanced. Yeah, and in fact, even marathon, marathon, I also understand it from the king skills. Of course, based on the post running that I just talked about. When it is like that, you try to spin your pelvic bone forward so that you have bigger length of each step. So after marathon, because you have to run a very long distance, it doesn't matter. You very frequently and powerful. It is important that you within say 10,000 steps, you have each step longer, a bit longer. But for short sprint running, you need this powerful. The leg, of course, when you go by this one, you need the real leg power so that you can fight this one. And it is two different kind. And in fact, I can also give suggestion to those sprinter and one. And I confirm it with Porter, the fastest flying man on the earth surface, something like that. And I confirm with his skills, with our king skills. And therefore, that is why our momentum law, our momentum power by the posture of the two legs is a universal law, and it can be beneficial to all kinds of sportsmen, posing or gymnastics, flipping, and all kinds. We are in the same platform that we can communicate. Yeah, and that is why I'm so burdened that I must make up 10 episodes to tell people that my book is a worth one. And of course, my book doesn't sell very good because no taichi people want to read books. Even sportmen, no sportmen want to read books. Okay, but it doesn't matter.